Standard self-help advice has a very predictable rhythm. Wake up earlier, push harder, and grind through the pain. But there is an entirely different approach to growth, one that uses pleasure as the primary engine for change. Author Rob Bresney argues that the shortest path to transformation actually runs through pleasure. He suggests that breakthroughs arrive more reliably through playful experimentation than through grim determination. In the next few minutes, we are going to construct a personalized 4-step daily protocol. This is a checklist designed to cultivate a specific, embodied joy Bresney calls Rowdy Bliss. Take a second right now to open a blank notebook or a fresh note on your phone. You'll need to record these steps as we go. Bypassing the grind is a strategic choice. Forcing growth through sheer willpower is highly inefficient compared to creating an environment where growth emerges naturally. Step 1. The suffering audit. Label the left side of a page teaches and the right grinds. Hardship on the left builds capacity. The grinds column is for pointless friction and toxic habits. Write one struggle in each to identify which to eliminate. Categorizing your struggles stops you from treating every difficulty as a noble test. By recognizing useless friction, you can begin redirecting the energy that was previously being wasted on habits that lead nowhere. Now write down the first official step of the protocol. Act as if the universe is a prodigious miracle created for my amusement. This prompt is the central practice of pronoia, the exact opposite of paranoia. Pronoia is the working assumption that reality is friendly and that it is conspiring to shower you with blessings. You do not need to believe this yet. Your task is simply to run it as a 24-hour experiment and look for evidence that supports the claim. Temporarily suspending cynicism is a deliberate perceptual tool. It trains the brain to notice opportunities and synchronicities that a pessimistic baseline actively hides. For step 2, add this to your protocol list. Say yes 51% of the time today. Biologically, a human nervous system defaults to a protective contraction when it encounters something new. The reflexive response is usually a no. Intentionally tipping the scale just over the halfway mark forces the brain to practice receptivity. You are training your system to explore rather than defend. Apply this to minor invitations, or new ideas, or tiny deviations from your routine. This shift in behavior interrupts the biological habit of bracing against the world. You cannot access the flexibility required for Rowdy Bliss if your default state is one of constant internal tension. Now, add step 3 to your protocol list. Execute one undignified act. The enemy of play is grim determination. It's a mindset that narrows our attention and creates a false sense of self-importance. Break that pattern by bragging enthusiastically about a skill you completely lacked. Claiming total competence in something you can't do quickly punctures the ego. Alternatively, try confessing a profound, deeply held secret to someone who is clearly not interested in hearing it. This will feel awkward or embarrassing to execute. That specific feeling of discomfort is the target. The silliness shatters the rigid walls of your daily routine, allowing unforced transformation to take root in the space that remains. Your protocol is now constructed. Review your 4 steps. Audit the suffering. Act as if reality is friendly. Say yes 51% of the time, and execute the undignified act. Having these steps on paper provides a map for departing from a passive, grinding existence. You have built a specific, actionable framework for cultivating a more responsive state of being. To begin, leave a comment below stating exactly which undignified meditation you plan to execute today. Cynicism is a lazy habit, but joy is fascinating. Go run the experiment.